The golden sands of Dubai's desert stretch endlessly before you as a 4x4 vehicle zooms over the dunes, kicking up a storm of sand. In the distance, a falcon soars through the sky while camels march slowly across the horizon. Welcome to Dubai's Desert Safari, a journey that combines adventure, tradition, and the beauty of the Arabian Desert. But how did this exhilarating experience come to be? In today's video, we're taking you on a journey through time as we explore the full history of Dubai's Desert Safari, from its ancient roots in Bedouin culture to its rise as a global tourist phenomenon. Stay tuned for a fascinating ride. The ancient origins of desert life. The Bedouin people. Our story begins centuries ago, long before Dubai became the modern metropolis that it is today. The Arabian Desert was a harsh and unforgiving landscape, but for the Bedouins, a nomadic people who lived across the vast Arabian Peninsula, the desert was home. The Bedouins had a deep connection with the desert. They were wanderers, moving from one oasis to another in search of water, food, and shelter for their families and livestock. Their way of life was tough, but over time, they developed incredible survival skills that allowed them to thrive in the harshest of environments. The camel, the ship of the desert. Central to Bedouin life was the camel. Often called the ship of the desert, camels were more than just a means of transportation. They were essential for carrying heavy loads across long distances, and they also provided milk, meat, and even wool for the Bedouins. Camels could survive for days without water, making them perfectly suited to the desert environment. The relationship between the Bedouins and their camels was one of deep respect and reliance. For the Bedouins, the camel was not just a working animal, but a symbol of endurance and strength in the face of the desert's challenges. Even today, in Dubai's desert safaris, camel rides are a popular attraction, allowing visitors to experience this ancient tradition. Falconry, a noble tradition. Another important aspect of Bedouin culture was falconry. The Bedouins trained falcons to hunt small animals like rabbits and birds, using the falcon's incredible speed and precision to catch prey that would otherwise be hard to find in the vast desert. This skill was passed down from generation to generation, and falconry became not just a practical hunting technique, but also a symbol of status and nobility. Today, falconry remains an important part of Emirati culture. Falconry demonstrations are a key highlight of many desert safaris, where tourists can see these magnificent birds in action, swooping down from the sky to catch their prey with incredible accuracy. Bedouin. Hospitality and life in the desert. Despite the harshness of the desert, the Bedouins were known for their incredible hospitality. In a place where resources were scarce, sharing food and water with travelers was a sign of honor and respect. Visitors to Bedouin camps were welcomed with open arms and treated to food, shelter, and protection. This spirit of hospitality is something that continues in Dubai's desert safaris today, where guests are often greeted with Arabic coffee, dates, and a warm welcome in traditional Bedouin-style camps. The Bedouins lived in tents made from goat hair, which were designed to be easily packed up and moved as they traveled across the desert. These tents were simple but functional, offering protection from the sun, wind, and sandstorms. In modern desert safaris, these traditional tents are often recreated in Bedouin-style camps, allowing tourists to experience the simplicity and beauty of desert life. Dubai's transformation. From fishing village to global city. Now let's fast forward to the 20th century. At the beginning of the century, Dubai was a small fishing and trading village on the coast of the Persian Gulf. It was a far cry from the bustling city we know today. The people of Dubai relied on pearl diving, fishing, and trade for their livelihoods, and the desert was largely seen as a place to be avoided due to its extreme heat and harsh conditions. But everything changed in the 1960s when oil was discovered in Dubai. This discovery transformed the entire region. The oil wealth allowed the ruling Al Maktoum family to invest heavily in the city's infrastructure, leading to rapid development. Roads, schools, hospitals, and ports were built, and Dubai quickly became a regional hub for trade and commerce. However, the leaders of Dubai, particularly Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum, understood that oil wouldn't last forever. They began planning for a future where Dubai's economy would rely on more than just oil. Tourism was seen as a key part of this future. By the 1980s, Dubai had begun to attract visitors from around the world, drawn by the city's blend of modern luxury and rich cultural heritage. Early desert tourism, the beginnings of desert safaris. As more tourists arrived in Dubai, some became curious about the vast, mysterious desert that surrounded the city. In the early days, desert trips were simple affairs. Visitors would go on short camel rides or take basic jeep tours across the dunes, guided by local Bedouins. These early excursions offered tourists a glimpse into the beauty and solitude of the desert, but they were far from the exciting full-day experiences we see today. In the 1980s and 1990s, as Dubai's tourism industry grew, so did the demand for more organized desert adventures. Tour operators began to offer desert safaris, combining adventure with cultural experiences. The desert safari was born, the development of the modern desert safari experience. By the 1990s, Dubai's skyline was transforming with the rise of luxury hotels, shopping malls, and iconic landmarks like the Burj Al Arab. Tourism was booming, and entrepreneurs began to realize the potential of the desert as a unique selling point for Dubai. The desert safari began to evolve into the thrilling and immersive experience that it is today. Dune bashing, a new kind of adventure. One of the biggest innovations in the development of the desert safari was the introduction of dune bashing. Dune bashing is an exciting off-road driving experience where expert drivers take tourists on a wild ride over the towering sand dunes in 4x4 vehicles. The steep climbs, sudden drops, and sharp turns make dune bashing a thrilling and heart-pounding adventure. Dune bashing quickly became the centerpiece of the desert safari experience. The vehicles used, typically Toyota Land Cruisers or Nissan Patrols, are specially equipped with powerful engines, reinforced suspensions, and safety features like roll cages. These vehicles can handle the soft, shifting sand and steep dunes with ease, allowing drivers to navigate the desert's challenging terrain. Professional drivers undergo extensive training to master the art of dune bashing, ensuring the safety and enjoyment of passengers. The experience is both exhilarating and awe-inspiring, as tourists get to see the beauty of the desert while feeling the thrill of speeding over the dunes. Sandboarding, quad biking, and camel riding. As desert safaris grew in popularity, more activities were added to cater to the adventurous spirit of visitors. Sandboarding, which is similar to snowboarding, became a popular addition to the safari. Tourists strap on a board and glide down the steep sand dunes, enjoying the thrill of sliding across the golden sands. Another favorite activity is quad biking, where tourists can ride four-wheeled all-terrain vehicles, ATVs, across the open desert. This gives visitors the freedom to explore the vast desert at their own pace, racing across the dunes and feeling the wind in their hair. Of course, the traditional camel ride remains a key part of the desert safari experience. While dune bashing and quad biking offer modern excitement, camel rides provide a more peaceful and authentic connection to the Bedouin way of life. Tourists can take a slow, gentle ride on these majestic animals, just as the Bedouins did for centuries. The Bedouin Camp, a journey into tradition and culture. After the excitement of dune bashing, sandboarding, and quad biking, most desert safaris continue with a visit to a Bedouin-style camp. These camps are designed to give visitors a taste of traditional Arab culture and hospitality, blending the old with the new. Arabic BBQ, entertainment, and cultural performances. One of the highlights of the camp experience is the traditional Arabic BBQ dinner. As the sun sets over the desert, visitors are treated to a feast of grilled meats, fresh salads, hummus, and other Middle Eastern dishes. The food is prepared in the traditional way, giving guests an authentic taste of the region's rich culinary traditions. As the night falls, the camp comes alive with cultural performances. Belly dancing, with its flowing movements and colorful costumes, is a popular form of entertainment, adding a touch of Middle Eastern glamour to the evening. Tanura dancing, a form of spinning dance where performers twirl in brightly colored skirts, offers a mesmerizing display of skill and tradition. Many camps also offer henna painting, where visitors can have intricate designs drawn on their hands or arms using natural henna dye. Henna art has been practiced in the region for centuries and is often associated with special occasions like weddings and celebrations. For those looking to relax, shisha smoking is available at most camps. Shisha, also known as hookah, is a traditional water pipe filled with flavored tobacco. Guests can sit back on cushions, enjoying the cool desert air while smoking shisha and sipping Arabic coffee or tea. The expansion of the desert safari industry. By the 2000s, the desert safari had become one of the top tourist attractions in Dubai. What began as a simple excursion had transformed into a full-fledged adventure, offering a unique blend of action, culture, and relaxation. The desert safari industry continued to grow, with more tour operators offering different types of safaris to suit all tastes and budgets. Different types of desert safaris. Today, there are many different types of desert safaris to choose from, each offering a slightly different experience. Morning safaris. For those who want to experience the desert before the heat of the day sets in, morning safaris typically include dune bashing, camel riding, and sandboarding. These safaris are shorter and more focused on adventure. Evening safaris. The most popular option, evening safaris offer a more comprehensive experience, including dune bashing, camel rides, sandboarding, a BBQ dinner, and cultural performances at the Bedouin camp. These safaris allow tourists to witness the beauty of the desert at sunset. Overnight safaris. For a more immersive experience, overnight safaris let visitors sleep under the stars in traditional Bedouin tents. After a night of entertainment and delicious food, guests can wake up to a stunning desert sunrise and enjoy a morning camel ride before returning to the city. Luxury safaris. Catering to those who want a more exclusive experience, luxury safaris often include private 4x4 vehicles, gourmet meals, and access to luxury desert camps with more personalized service. Some luxury safaris also offer hot air balloon rides over the desert at sunrise, providing breathtaking aerial views of the dunes. No matter what kind of experience tourists are looking for, whether it's adventure, relaxation, or cultural immersion, there's a desert safari that's perfect for them. Sustainability and conservation. Protecting the desert. As desert safaris became more popular, concerns about the environmental impact on the fragile desert ecosystem began to grow. The desert is home to a variety of unique wildlife, including the Arabian oryx, gazelles, and other desert animals, as well as delicate plant life. In response to these concerns, efforts were made to promote sustainable tourism practices and protect the natural environment. Dubai Desert Conservation Reserve, DDCR. In 2003, the Dubai Desert Conservation Reserve, DDCR, was established to protect the desert's wildlife and ecosystem. Covering around 225 square kilometers, the DDCR is one of the largest protected areas in the UAE. It is home to many species of animals and plants, and it plays a crucial role in conservation efforts. Many desert safari companies now operate within the DDCR, offering eco-friendly tours that focus on sustainability and wildlife conservation. These tours often include educational elements where tourists can learn about the desert's unique flora and fauna, as well as the importance of preserving this fragile environment. The DDCR has become a model for sustainable tourism in the region, ensuring that the beauty of the desert can be enjoyed by future generations without causing harm to the environment. The legacy of Dubai's Desert Safari, the Desert Safari in Dubai, has come a long way from its humble beginnings. What started as simple camel rides in the desert has grown into a world-class adventure, offering visitors a chance to experience the thrill of dune bashing, the beauty of the desert landscape, and the rich traditions of Bedouin culture. Today, the Desert Safari is one of the most iconic and popular tourist activities in Dubai, attracting millions of visitors from all corners of the globe. But the Desert Safari is more than just a tourist attraction. It's a celebration of Dubai's heritage. It connects the modern city with its ancient roots, offering a glimpse into the Bedouin way of life while providing all the excitement and luxury that Dubai is known for. As Dubai continues to grow and innovate, the Desert Safari remains a timeless reminder of the city's unique culture and history, blending tradition with modern adventure in a way that is truly unforgettable. So, the next time you visit Dubai, make sure to take a journey into the desert, where you'll discover not just a thrilling adventure, but a connection to the rich history and spirit of the Arabian desert. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the history of Dubai's Desert Safari, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content about Dubai and beyond. Until next time, keep exploring.